Well, hello friends, welcome back. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and it is a show and tell type of day, and I've got a whole pile of stuff that needs to get off of my desk. And as you probably saw from the title of the video, the majority of what we're going to talk about and show today are Anna Griffin stuff. However, there are some random things in there, so let's go ahead and get started. If you are new to the channel, I enjoy doing junk journaling. I love thrifting for vintage treasures, whether it be at estate sales, auctions, thrift stores, yard sales, you know, everything in between. And I do everything from shopping from home decor, and arts and crafts things. Well, recently I got an auction purchased, and in one of the lots was Kathy Mitchell's GeMagic. Create eye-popping fashions in just seconds. Now, if you've been watching for a while, I'm going to take this out. You know that I said I found these awesome jeans, or I've seen these awesome jeans where they're embellished, you know, and I wanted to use some old embroidery pieces and quilt pieces and make my own. Well, they bedazzle them too. So this was probably, I don't know what year this is from, but this is a bedazzler-esque piece of equipment. I'm not sure exactly how it works, or if it works at all, or if I will be keeping it or passing it on to someone else with a lot more patience than myself. However, it showed all of these different things that you can do with it. And it appears that the pieces, let's see if I can find one that's bigger. Here, this one's bigger. So you must have to, like, it's not very heavy, but it's got different indents, just like a, what do you call it? Oh my gosh. The thing we use all the time. Crocodile. Very similar to that, but then there's different heads that go on there. I suppose depending on what size these are. Now these are called, well, they're basically nail heads, but 4-prong nail heads. So they look like this on the back. Can you see that? And then like this. So they go into, and you could use this on paper. You don't need to have a machine like this. You can just punch them through the paper and then push the prongs down. But apparently this makes them go into whatever you're working on. So I thought, well, since this was a bonus piece that I got, I don't know, maybe we will try it and see if it works. Now, I don't know which one is in there. Let's see. It looks like it's on 40. Where's a 40? 30, 34, 40. Okay, so these are the 40s. Let's try one just on a piece of paper and see what it does. I don't know. Did I read the directions? No. And then it comes with a little handheld piece as well. I guess. I don't know. So there's not a whole lot of in the gem offerings here. So I would assume that I would have to get some more. So there's that. Adjust the metal plate according to the size of your stud and plunger. Okay. Select the stud you want to use. Place is on the matching side of the stud key. What? Oh, for the love of Pete. You got to use this thing. This would be called a stud key. Now, what did I say? 40? Okay. Insert the stud into the plunger so that the prongs are... This seems like a lot of work. It would take forever. Okay, so it's in there. All right, so let's get it we'll just use this. Okay, there we go. It works. However, That's a lot of work to do a whole pair of jeans, isn't it? I don't know about this, but I know I could get one that's like, they have the ones that I think they're electric, which I have thought about getting, but hey, if this works, I'll use this stuff up and at least try it out. Maybe on just something simple so I don't ruin a pair of jeans or a jean jacket or whatever. So there was that. I guess maybe I'll do a video on us trying to play with this and see how I do, but that's how it works. Now, a few other just rando things that I've got to show you. Also in that auction lot were 2 of these I've already taken, and it's working great because it's for dies. And this one actually has, the other one was more like the picture, like a photo one, so they were smaller, but this one is the whole sleeve. So I do have some bigger dies I think I can put in that, but I did do all the rest of them in the other one. And what's nice about it is this will fit into my McCall's pattern drawer, and when I shut it, it doesn't get caught. Like the little envelopes that I had, sometimes they get caught. So that was a win, also a bonus. This is not from this is from my own library. So Dave got me this a long time ago. Now, I'm just going to be real honest with you, and this is not me saying that I'm fabulous at organizing, but I did read it. However, most of the things are things that I already knew were tried. So I thought it had a lot of really cool images in it. And so I went ahead this morning and pulled out all of the extra pages. I have a stack here I'll show you. And I'm going to turn this into an altered book. So I already did my pages. So it's not too terribly thick. And I might have to take out some more pages because as you add your paper and stuff, it gets pretty thick. I may do it like as kind of a collage. I don't know. But anyway, I'm switching that out. And so then I just put, like, this is all kitchen, household items, fashion. And then most of the ones that I already went ahead and did were all art related for my art journals. And when I say art journal, I've said this before, it's more like not to make into an art journal, but art themed journals. So that's what I did with those. So I thought I would show you that. We'll probably work on that at some point. And then, let's see, this is not going to work. I got to move this stuff out of the way. Just a couple other little things that kind of inspired me to do some stuff. There's a piece of old paper. But in here, another piece of old paper. I think this is supposed to be this is probably Precious Moments. But I thought it was cute, a pencil drawing. And then this is just old. It's kind of shiny. Does it say what it is? No. But it's almost like typing paper, but not. I don't know. It also may be like a palette. So you could put your paints on it, and then you would just use this because it's shiny on this side. So that might be what it is. And then in addition to that was a whole thing of vintage pencil or carbon paper. Now this says pencil carbon, so I am going to try it because it inspired me to bust out. I haven't busted out my typewriter in a long time, but I thought it would be fun to do some carbon. So I'll keep that out and handy and get my typewriter out and play a little bit. I have a small collection of typewriters that I love very much. Now there's some just random things in here. And this is all calligraphy tips. And then the speedball directions. I used to do calligraphy years and years ago. But I think I'm going to try to put these all back on here. And then I'm just going to use this as a display in my art display with all of my art supplies and such. So that was in there as well. Now that's everything that isn't Anna Griffin or Shabby Chic related that was in that haul. So let's get down to the nuts and bolts. There were, and I'm only showing you the things that I'm keeping or keeping some of. There were a bunch of these Fiskars, and I just found a bunch of these not so long ago. These don't fit great in usually if I get one of these or any type of supply, then I sort and get rid of something maybe that I haven't used. But I did like this one, and I thought with the Anna Griffin stuff, this kind of went with it. So I did decide to keep just this one. All the rest will be at my live sales or on the Maker's Market. And then, where do I begin? Okay, let's begin with this because it's a big, big thing. This is the Nifty Nested Layers 72 perforated cardstock sheets. So what I did also in there, whoever had this before had done some, I'm sure they were going to make rosettes too. So I made a few rosettes, and I used one of the rosettes on this inner part. Here's a couple of the other ones that I made. And then I took one of the outer layers of it, and I glued this entire front on and then left this one open just to play around with it and use up all the pieces. So these, I will not keep all of these. I will be bringing some of these to the live sale because there's too many. But also in here was some heart doilies and another pack of doilies there. So lots of things in here. But let's see, it's probably been 3 years ago now. Yeah, I would say at least 2, but maybe 3 years ago. I was at a thrift store and somebody had donated a ton of Anna Griffin stuff. And it was the first time I had ever, really paid attention or known who she was. I guess I don't know why I didn't. But I bought it all. So now when I, go to an auction or an estate sale, it kind of has a look and you can spot it really easily. So this auction was one that was online, and I saw some of the stuff, so I thought, well, I'm going to take a chance, but boxes are still coming. So I've so far received 3 of the boxes. I know there was a lot of paper, but I paid such a good price for it. I was like, okay, I'll pay for the shipping. It's not going to be cheap, but if it matches a lot of this stuff, I think it's worth it. And a lot of you also like this look and the shabby chic. It's one of the many things I like, but I thought these were cute. These are little tiny itty bitty die charms. So we're going to do some play with these at some point. And then just randomly, and now I've sorted all this because it was a mess when I got it. There's this fan die, and then this just random rectangle and a little baby flower. So I just stuck those all on this magnet that was also in there, and we'll do something with those later. These were, so I'm assuming these were in some kind of kit, but these you can make shakers out of. These you can also make shakers out of. They're all baby pieces, and I think there was directions in here. Oh yeah, so see, there were the teacups, and these, I didn't see any of the cupcakes, but these are, I guess, the directions to it. So in here, there were, these are kitties, diet kitties, and puppies. Little Scotty dogs and kitty cats. I know you can't see that very well. These, I don't know. Do you guys know what these are for? 2 things. They may go in here somewhere, like some doors or windows or something, and I don't know if that goes to, I don't know. But a lot of times these things come with kits. The other thing I learned about a lot of Anna Griffin stuff that you'll see in a little bit that I didn't realize is a lot of her things are adhesive. So, and it's very well done adhesive, so you might not notice it, but now I know. Like, these are probably adhesive. So those are all stars. And like I said, these are all just random things. Like this looks like it's probably a Tim Holtz thing, and just little banners and borders, some cards. Just little things that didn't fit anywhere else. And then, perfectly, well, here, let me show you these. Now, tell me what you think these are for. They could be window sashes. They could be somehow used to make some kind of bow. Or they could be, window sashes, like you put one on either side. I'm kind of thinking that's what they're for. You know? They might also be somehow used to make like a stand for something. I also do not know. So if you do, please tell me. These were just like random things that were in and about. And then these are all birds. So there we go. Then for the person who hates die cutting, this little package is just a dream because all of the die cutting has been done. So, for example, there's one of those fans. And it's just full of fun and a lot of metallic die cuts. So, I was happy about that. I don't have to be die cutting because I don't like it. And I'm not very good at it. So, that's that little plastic container full of goodness. And then I did get an entire kit, and I did make a couple because I was like, well, let's figure out what this is all about. Now I have some that were purses. I have several that I got from that thrift store many moons ago. But this one is called the Valentine Shaker Card Kit. And the whole kit was intact. It's got cards with the cut out, all of the envelopes. And then it's got these, which happen to be sticky. It's got these are also stickers, little die cuts. It's got the directions. And then it has, and I was like, why did they put each one of these in separate containers? So all of these right here are all sequins. There's these little, what do you call those? Envelopes. A bunch of hearts. And then I think these are bows and frames. So that was everything that came in the kit. And I just whipped together a few things to try it out. And I did leave these open. I probably won't use these as cards. I'll use them as pockets or a flip out, or actually in the signature and maybe cover that. So this one I left open. This one I did close up. And I just put a piece of antique book page behind it and made it into a pocket. And this one is also open. See, you put the whole thing of shakies in there. And then when I'm ready to use it, I can figure out how to do that. But her things are, like, the quality is chef's kiss. It's wonderful. So I was excited about those. I'm going to put those back here with my finished. I need to also do a video on finished ephemera that I've done. All right, what shall I show you next? Oh, I don't know. Well, here. Not specifically Anna Griffin, but this was a fun little find. Now, I did put these on this ring, but there was all of this. It was just in a big old bundle, and so I put them on this big book ring. But there's those leaves, those flowers. I think these are gorgeous. Those. So this person must have really liked that kind of Victorian, shabby chic, cottage type of vibe, which I do too. I like variety, so I will go from doing a 50s children's journal to, something that's more like this oftentimes. So those are probably my two favorite things to go to. So this, probably not Anna Griffin, but goes with the vibe. And along with that was then, and again, this stuff was just all in this huge box and I had to sort through it, and it took me a long time, a very long time. So there's this. I'm sure this is just from like Dollar Tree or, a dollar store. So there were two of those. There was one of these with the flat back pearls, which I actually didn't have any of this. So you know, that's always a win too. I wouldn't go out and buy this stuff because, you know, I don't use it that often. There's this little one there. And then this whole thing was together. This was actually together. And it's just, there's little flowers and pearls and pretty little blingy things. So this should last me a lifetime. It will go in with my bling and my McCall's file thing too. So that's awesome. Then I also just randomly in there was this little spoon, which I think would go so cute on like a Victorian type, maybe cooking inspired or kitchen inspired cookbook. So I have a place for metal, all my metal stuff when I stamp on it. So I'm just going to put that in with that. I did keep a few of the, I don't know who made, oh yeah, this is Tattered Angels. And I think they're still around. So Tattered Angels stone and tarnished silver. And so these are just like glitter sprays. There's gold and burlap. And it's the burlap, woven burlap is kind of a coppery color. And then this one, which truthfully, it's not, maybe it will if I try it. Let me try it again. But it wasn't, it's a fine glimmer and iridescent silver. But this one is not, oh, now it's working. Okay, well, cool. Maybe when I cleaned it, it did work. But you can barely even see that. I mean, you will be able to when it dries. But so there was that. Now here's those little windows I was telling you about that I'm feeling like that's what maybe those go to. They're doors, I guess. Windows, doors, I don't know. So they open like that. There's these that, you know, I suppose you can put behind them. Then there's the rounded ones. And then I was thinking like, you know, that could go for the, I'm sure that's what they intended. Or this one, you know, to make the little tops to it. So cute. And I thought this would be so awesome to do some of my chroma collage with my vintage children from books and have them kind of peeking around the corners or inside of it or a little scene. So this will be fun to play with. Of course, just add this to the many things that I have to add or need to do. There were all of these frames, and so I think these would make good journal toppers. So there's some blue, yellow, green, red, purple, pink, and then this gold one. So those will be fun. And I always say this, and I'm probably sound like a broken record, but remember, yes, you know, she does a lot of card related things for card makers. Oh, I have a place for these because I have more of these. I'll put them up here for now. But they can all be altered for whatever kind of project, whether it's home decor. I don't know what these are. Maybe, is this a box? This one did not have any directions with it. So maybe I can like Google Lens it and see if I can figure it out. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's just a pocket. Yeah. Oops, there's two of those. So this is just a pocket. Well, that's awesome. And it's already done for us. There we go. Sweet. I likey. So that's what those are. Well, we can have tons of fun with that because when I show you what I have to show you in a second, you're going to be like, okay, you can be busy for days. These are the ones that I was like, I don't know what these are, but there's a whole stack of these. Now, let's just, all right, so these might be like, I don't know, bag toppers. All right, so this folds. This folds. Does it go like that? Maybe. Somebody, if you guys know, help me out here. I mean, there's a million things we can do with it, but I just don't know what the real intention was. So again, it might mean me doing a Google Lens and figuring out, because that I've seen, there weren't any directions to go along with these. Oh Lord, more things that I don't know what they are. Well, let's figure it out. It would be nice if just somewhere in here was and these might be from all different kits. They might not even be for the same kit. Oh gosh. All right, so let's see if I can see this. Okay, this must be where you'd put the, there's ribbon in here. So let's see. There's 2 folds there. This must make a pocket. There's one in the middle here. One here. Oh, this might be like a purse too, perhaps. Yep, it is. It's like a little purse bag. Oh, that's cute. And then it's got the gold ribbon to put around it. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that be cute in a fashion journal? Adorbs. Fun. All right, we got one more like that we don't know what it is, so we'll figure that out. I'll put that in there like that, so at least I remember what it is. Can you guys see? Demi is upstairs. Oh, that girl. Because of the weather, she has hardly had her classes, because her classes are first thing in the morning, and they have canceled them. This is just a little pocket. Cute. I think this is like the 3rd day, and she was supposed to have review for a test and then a test, and she's been home all week with me, which is fantastic. I love it, but poor girl. So we have a date today a little bit later. Right now she's upstairs. We have like this is just some acetate with lace, gold and silver lace on it. We have, during COVID, I bought, well, I guess I had it before, what do you call the LED light, so you could do your own nails. And I generally do my own. Now I have all of these gold pieces. These are just miscellaneous, like there's a bird cage and bows. This is all butterflies and birds. These are all flowers. These are like little medallion type of thingies. And then this huge bag is all swirls, fleur-de-lis, all of the pretties. Hi, Zenny. Corners. It's just full of them. So I don't know. The problem is I'm gonna put a bunch of these together for kits, and I'll show you the other ones I'm gonna do as kits too. But it's finding, I just organized all my stuff, so I'm like, where am I gonna put all this? These are just, I don't know, little stickers, I guess. They're kind of textured. I don't know if they came with a set that, I don't know. Where are all the words? I thought I had words because I could put that in there. Did I already show them to you? I don't know. Then there were all of these bows that are pre-done. So wonderful. I don't have to make them. There's that one. I like to make bows like this and make them into what I call, well, I'll either use like a bow theme and make like pockets out of these. I don't know. I can't think of what I call them off the top of my head at the moment. My brain's not thinking this early in the morning. So those are all pre-done for me. And I think that's everything in this box. Yeah. So let me put this back in here. And like I said, this was an absolute mess. And I went through and organized it all. Oops. Those aren't staying. And then last but not least, like I said, we will be doing some bundles of these because, oh my goodness. So the first thing, and I've shared this before, and I thought I would just show you, this whole thing is full of sentiments. Again, Anna Griffin loves to do cards and such. So, you know, it says many thanks or just for you. You know what? We could have thrown those other ones in there. There's some that are, pre-made, like for my friend. I'm proud of you. Happy birthday to you. Don't worry about it if they say something like this. If you find these and you go, I'm not a card maker, I'm not going to buy those. Think again. Because, like I did a couple so I could show you. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a couple that... I should have got these out ahead of time so you could see. Let's see. Let's find the manly one with the train. Do I have... I'm sure there's more of them. Anyway, if I've already brought some of these to a sale, and I'm going to be doing that more of that, but I just, when I got them the first time, I put them together as I was sorting just for the fun of it. Okay, I don't know where they're at, but I mean, there's just hundreds in here. Hundreds. Some of them, I mean, most, and these are just the way that they came. That's the way they were designed. So, pretty cool. So, anyway, I'll show you. I got to get these back in here so they lay at least sort of okay-ish. Well, there we go. That's better. So, like this one, there's a train back there, and I think this said maybe happy birthday or happy Father's Day. So I added this little die cut here. This is some twill from Carrie the Paper Monkey that she sent to me in Happy Mail. And then this was another sentiment, so I put this 3-dimensional piece over and a piece of my ledger, and now it's ready to go. I've just transformed it. This one said, I think, with sympathy. No, this one said happy birthday, I think. So I just used one of those little flowers and popped it right on there. That's all I did with it. This all was like that. It was already made like that. And then this one, I used a 3-dimensional flower, and then this one said with sympathy. Put a little bit of lace behind it and stuck it on an antique piece of paper. And it's transformed. So there you have it. And then last but not least, probably my favorite, is this huge, however big this thing is. They're both the same size. It's about 11.5 by 13. And it's full, this is just flowers. Now, when I got this, they were all, like, literally had fallen all out of the box of this tote because there's no lids on them, and we're all over inside this box. So like I said, it took me hours, but a lot of them are 3-dimensional. Some of them are not, like this one's not. But we're going to have a great time playing with these, and I'm going to have a great time putting some of these together, more of these together for kids. But tell me what you think. What's your favorite? And if you have answers to the questions that I asked, I would love to get your insight, because I just, I'm not sure what some of those things were used for. And I'd love to know if you are an Anna Griffin expert, then please, by all means, tell me. And let me know what your favorite thing is, as always. Until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss more videos like this. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.